What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing this clown makeup look. I really want to do a clown makeup look because I don't know, I've done many clown makeup looks over like the last couple of years, so it was just necessary for this spooky season. But I'm taking the blurring balm, the blurring balm powder from the Nestlemeyer's Beauty, and I'm basically using this as one of the primers I'm putting on my face. I feel like this helps, like, you know, make my skin not as oily when I do my makeup and stuff, so that's why I went on with that. And I feel like it's easier for me to distribute it like more evenly if I rub it into my hands first and then just, you know, spread it all over my face. And these are the Nestlemeyer's Beauty, basically like the hand palettes. They're basically like this adhesive. I don't even know if it's adhesive. It's just like kind of like a plastic like film that you can put over your hands. That way, you know, whenever you use certain products and stuff, like, it's more hygienic, if that makes sense. But yeah, because also I hate trying to remove the makeup off my hand, because especially these color fix and these like long wear products, like, you be having to like actually just get whatever you use to take off your makeup and like scrub your head, and I don't feel like doing all of it. But I'm taking one of the Nestlemeyer's Beauty color fix. I cannot remember the shade, but it'll be down below, and I'm just brushing it through my brows because I was like, ooh, I kind of want like a purple brow. And it didn't look too purple like once I was done with the makeup look, considering like the base and all that stuff, but I thought it was cute still. But I just like use this, like, what is it even called? It's like this like Q-tip, but I've only seen them at Ulta, so I was just using that to basically just like clean up the area. That way it's not like hard to like blend out when I'm like concealing underneath my brows, because I know sometimes like it'll like leave like a little, like, I don't even know, it'll look caked up when I'm trying to clean it up, if that makes any sense. But I'm taking the white color fix. This is in the shade Lift, and I'm just basically cleaning up my brows. I will be doing the white like base for like my foundation or whatever, so that's why I'm going with the color fix. And then I also did my eyebrow slit, and now I'm just patting it before I blend it out. So after I get enough product around like my eye area and I feel like it's a pretty decent amount of coverage and stuff, I will take a fluffier brush and just basically blend it out just to make sure the entire base is even. And I always clean up my brows, like even in my like regular makeup routine, just because I also just feel like it just helps your brows be a little bit like sharper and more precise. And yeah, I just basically, whenever I do these different like base color like makeup looks, if it's not like my foundation skin color, I basically do the same routine. I just switch up the colors, and I feel like it's so crazy because I feel like I really have a makeup routine now, even though like I've been doing my makeup for years. Like, it's been over 10 years, which is really fucking crazy. Like, I just sat back and just thought about it for a second. I've been doing my makeup for over 10 years. Like, that sounds so fucking long, but like at the same time it does not feel like that was like, you know, that long ago. Like, I really be thinking about that because I'll be like, damn, like I'm 25 and that's not old to me. Like, I feel like I'm the younger adult, if that makes sense, because it's like I graduated college a couple years ago. Like, high school doesn't feel like it was millions of years ago, even though it was not like 2 seconds ago. But yeah, I don't know, like, it feels so fucking funny to like look at myself and just really recognize that I'm big grown. I'm really big grown. You don't feel like it sometimes, because I feel like, I don't know, the type of adult or whatever I am, like, I'm goofy as hell. Like, I love, like, you know, animated movies and shows and stuff. Like, I do these crazy ass makeup looks. I feel like I'm just not the traditional adult, if that makes any fucking sense. But fuck it, like, this is just what, you know, adulthood looks like for me. I love to do my fucking makeup. Y'all gonna be seeing me do my makeup until I just truly and honestly cannot do my makeup anymore. I feel like it's gonna be so fun. Oh my god, that's my song, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I be jamming whenever that comes on. But I cannot wait to see myself as I get older and like just see what makeup looks like. Am I still doing my makeup? Am I still bust the fuck down? Like, I'm excited to see it. Like, I don't know, that just like, I just thought about that and I'm like, oh my god, like, I cannot wait to see myself age and just see how I transform throughout the years. But anyways, this eyeshadow base was really from Jellywing Cosmetics. I mean, not the base, but like the eyeshadows I used, it was all from Jellywing Cosmetics. They're their neon prismatic pigments, and I did wipe my face before I like went in with the color fix. This is the color fix in Valentine from Nestlemeyer's Beauty. I cleaned up my face because I did not want to leave like that powder or that pigment on my face, and when I like use this white base, like, it gets mixed in. We're not trying to do that. But basically I'm just doing like a cut crease, like basically to like right by like the half of my eye area, if that makes sense. Like it's a little bit more than half, but this is like the usual like area where I like stop my eyeshadow, like, or my cut crease. But I'm just going in with one of the other like neon prismatic pigments, and I'm basically just setting the color fix with it. I'm just basically adding the pigment on top, and now I'm taking my Genuine Cosmetics peel off glitter glue, yeah, that's what it's called, and basically I'm just adding it all over my lid, because for some reason I was like, you know, Ariel, this could use some glitter. I feel like I am someone who's like, you know what, this has to be even more extra. Like, besides the fact that my brows are like this like purple iridescent shade, I need to add some glitter. And then you're gonna see me add rhinestones and all this other stuff by the end of this look. Now I'm just so extra with my makeup, but I don't know, I love it. Like, I feel like it's really just cool to just express myself with my makeup and just try different things and stuff and push myself as a creative, because I like, as I reflect on like where I've been the last couple years, like I've seen how much I've grown, and like I just feel like sometimes I have to sit back and recognize that, and not recognize that like, okay, this past version of me was like the climax in a way. Like I have to like think about trying to get to back to that level, but it's like, Ariel, like you can't get back to that level because that level is lower than where you are presently. And I don't know, I just feel like I just have to say that, because I feel like oftentimes like we look back at certain times of our lives and we really just sit and be like, damn, you know, those were good times. But you also have to recognize that like there are good times ahead of you. You have not had your best days yet. Like that is something that I need everyone to remember, and I'm really talking to myself. You have not experienced your greatest days yet. Yes, the situation and the spot you're in might be uncomfortable. You might be frustrated because you feel like you should be XYZ right now. But at the end of the day, it's all a process. It's all a fucking process, and you will get to where you want to be as long as you're working towards it and stuff, and you're really being intentional with your actions and just everything. You're going to get to that point. But you know, don't beat yourself up. Like I've literally been having to tell myself, because like I just see myself now, and like I see who I used to be in certain things. Like I feel like I've been down on myself about, but I have to step back and realize that I am doing so much better than I was doing a year ago. Like, yeah, I feel like certain things, I feel like, oh my God, like I loved, or I missed this time period. But it's like you also have to realize what was the flip side of that, because there was a reason why you wanted out of that like time of your life, if that makes sense. If you were manifesting for something else and you're living in that now, there is a reason why that old version of you was not supposed to be permanent. I don't know, like I'm over here just yapping, like we ain't even talking about makeup. I'm over here just yapping my ass off. But like I don't know, I feel like I just be want to talk sometimes and just really just reflect and like talk to y'all about stuff. But yeah, I'm using the Ben Nye Clown the Whites. Like it's like a cream product, and I'm basically just trying to create a like even base, but you'll see me go in with like some different powders later on. But yeah, I love me like clown makeup. I have done so many clown makeups over the years, and it's just really fun to just see like how like creative I get over the years. So if you noticed, I went in sections when I did this part. I wanted to just go in sections, that way like the product didn't dry out on my face. And I also feel like whenever you do sections, like when you're covering big areas of your makeup, it just helps like, I don't know, make things look a little bit better, because sometimes like certain products dry down faster and stuff, so like it might not look exactly the same, or it might not give you the same coverage as an area that you blended out immediately after putting it on your face. But I'm taking a Ben Nye. This is like the white, like I won't say translucent powder. This is like the white setting powder, and I just decided to just basically set my entire face with this. If you look, like my base isn't like, it's white, but there are some areas that look like they aren't like completely opaque, and I can like kind of see a little bit of my skin a little bit, like not too crazy, but like I can just see that some areas are more pigmented than others. So that's why I decided to take this Genuine Cosmetics Neon Prismatic pigment. It's just a white pigment, and I was doing this just to see if I could build up the coverage a little bit more, just to make it look a little bit more even. And I feel like it did an okay job. I feel like every time that I've used white like as a base. Like I feel like I've always struggled to make it look really really opaque, but I kind of want to get the Glisten Cosmetics like colorful foundation, so that might be like something I get maybe around Black Friday or whatever, because I be using everything I have. Like I would just be trying to make shit shake, you feel me? But I spray my face multiple times in this video with this hydrating setting spray, because whenever I'm doing bases like this, like I try to make sure I keep the hydration in my face, especially because I'm usually using more drying products than normal, so I don't want to dry out my face too much to where like you can like just see it look like caked up and powdery in certain areas. That's not the vibe. But I'm taking these pigments from Jelly Cosmetics, and when I look back at the pictures and stuff from this like video or like from this look, I should have blended out the purple a little bit more, but I was just too scared to blend it out too much and like have it like turn to like this brown shade with the green. I didn't want it to look like muddy, but I probably could have blended out, definitely probably could have blended out a little bit more. And I'm taking this like prismatic pigment. It's kind of like a shimmery shade. I can't remember if this is aqua or this might be aqua actually, but yeah, I just decided that I wanted the like contour of my face to be like this blue color, so that's why you see me going in with it. And then like later on I'll do blush, and then I'll actually touch up a little bit with that white powder just to make sure that like everything looks a little bit more smoother in transition. So once again, you see me going with this hydrating setting spray. I literally ran out of this setting spray like a week or so ago, so I did get a new hydrating setting spray from a different brand. But side note, I did go in with the Thread Beauty Prime and Setting Spray after I sprayed that first one, let it dry a little bit. And now I'm taking these, I believe, diamond rhinestones from Get Stone, and I just put some of that clear like glue in my brow or my eyebrow slit, and then I just use like my brow, I mean not my brow, I use the bottom parts of like that brush to basically just like put them on. And now I decided to add even more rhinestones. Like, do you see how extra I'm getting? But you know, it's just on brand at this point. It's very on brand. But I added like some of the glue like along the outer part of my cut crease, and then I just put the rhinestones like on the back of like this brush. Basically I have a little bit of glue on the bottom of the brush, and usually I just use eyebrow spoolies, but I just used this one. I don't know why. My eyebrow spoolie was also probably still wet from the color fix. So yeah, but I'm taking one of my Juvia's Place, like one of the little like palette like blush sets. I can't remember what this one is. It might be 6 possibly. I don't know. It's not the one that I use the most. I do like this pink. I just love like the hot pink one I have. That's my girl. But yeah, I add blush all over my face because I always do this, but it feels like I have to be even more extra with the blush because of the clown look. But I'm taking this like pigment from a not Moon Cosmetics, Black Moon Cosmetics, and it's like this like bluish like white shimmer, and I really don't even remember what the actual product is, but I use it all the time for like highlight, so I think it's cute. But yeah, I highlight the entire area of my face that I always do. So my nose, underneath my eyebrows, you'll see me go back in and do that later because I forgot my cheekbones, and then a little bit on my forehead and stuff. And then I'm taking my Essence Super Precise eyeliner, and I'm basically just drawing some moles on, and I drew on a couple more that aren't like actually there or whatever. But I'm taking my About Face shadow stick and Kill the Lights, and I'm just basically putting this in my waterline, and I'm gonna blend it out with a smaller brush. So I don't know, the look felt like it needed something else, so I'm adding these like gummy bear like gems I got from Manic Gems. This is like the Candy Galaxy decal case. I'm not sure if it's available anymore, but I put some of that Jelly Cosmetics peel off glitter glue on it, and I basically hold it on for a little while, definitely longer than what you see in these clips, because this stuff is like heavier than like regular rhinestones, so you want to really make sure that you hold it for a good amount of time so it doesn't like fall off and you have to like reapply it and all this stuff. So that's why you see me holding it in some clips, because I was trying to make sure that this stuff was stuck on my face. I was terrified that these were gonna come off my face like in the middle of me like taking pictures, because sometimes that do be happening. Sometimes it does happen. But I'm just over here just chilling, trying to hold them on. And I started off with 3, but I was like, you know what, I need more than that. I was like, I need to put some more in here. So there we got 4, but then I was like, ooh, we gotta like fill in this gap between the blue and the purple, so I added some pink. So yeah, like just gotta be extra as hell. And plus I like using these different rhinestones. Like I've been trying to use them up in more looks, so that's why you see me adding them. And I think I'm gonna do a sour candy look sometime before the end of the school year. Not the school year, but before the end of this year. And I'm taking my Milani like lash, and I'm wearing my Milani mascara. I think this is the anti-defining gravity. It's something like that. It'll be down below, but I'm just doing my bottom lashes so they can dry before I put on my top lashes. And these lashes are actually from Plushy Lash. I can't remember what they are, but I think they might be Manga ×2. Maybe. But I'm taking my INV V-Lux Black Lash Glue, one of my favorite lash glues at the moment. And while those like just set for a second, I decided to just go ahead and do my lip. And I'm basically going to draw like a little curve, like make my lips look a little bit more dramatic, so they look kind of like a clown, or like the clowns that like I like when it comes to like clown makeup. So that's what you see me doing. And yeah, I use this purple color fix, and I'm going to go in with this like blue color fix and add it in the middle of my lip. So now I'm finally putting on my lashes, and I probably let them dry a little bit too long, but it's good because they stayed on for as long as I need them to. But I always put like a mirror in front of me, and I basically kind of tilt it so I can kind of see underneath it, so I can make sure that it's actually on my lash line and isn't like floating above. But yeah, I was feeling myself. Like I was just like, yeah, this kind of eats. You hear a shout in the background. He didn't woke up because I started talking. But anyways, I was really fucking with this look, and this is what it looks like up close so far. And I'm spraying my face with this Scandinavia setting spray. This is a bridal setting spray, so it's supposed to be a little bit more long wear and stuff, because you know, like when you have brides like for makeup and stuff, you want to make sure that they face stay on. You don't want it falling off in the middle of the dance or whatever. But anyways, I'm taking this Juvia's Place lip gloss, and this is the first time I tried this lip gloss. I thought it was a really cute color. I'll probably use it a couple more times during fall, because I feel like purple is a really cute color for fall. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, I added like this blue like duochrome like lip gloss from Glisten Cosmetics. I can't remember what it's called, but it'll be down below. But basically at this point, I'm done with my makeup look. So I really hope that y'all have enjoyed this makeup look, and if you have any looks you want to see me do, please let me know. I love y'all. Bye.